Welcome to this video in the Concept Development and Problem Solving program for R&D. In this video we will clarify what customer value is and its importance for R&D. All customers strive to maximize value. Customer value explains why customers buy your product. Unrivaled customer value explains why some companies are successful. Poor customer value explains why some companies crash. Business is all about customer value. Customer value must therefore be turned into a practical tool, driving concept development, problem solving, and R&D. The first step to turn customer value into a practical tool is to define it. In the European Value Management Standard, customer value is defined as the ratio between satisfaction of customer needs and the use of customer resources. Consequently, value is a perception in the head of a customer. Value is not a property of your product. Competition fueled by technical development pushes all organizations to participate in the race for value. Organizations increasing value faster than the industry average will attract more customers and grow. The value winners will outperform other companies on all financial metrics of importance. Organizations unable to compete in the race for ever-increasing customer value, the value losers, will be knocked out of a competition. The biggest opportunity for increasing customer value is in concept development and problem solving. Technical innovations are fundamental for customer value, profitability, and survival. To cope with the value challenge, two different principles apply. Value is increased incrementally in small steps by fine-tuning a given concept, but eventually all possibilities to improve the concept is exhausted. The value increase will slow down and peter out. New alternative solutions with potential for more value will take over, making the previous concepts obsolete. The challenge is to know when to use which strategy, when to abandon the old way of doing things. In large systems, both strategies must be used in parallel. Some subsystems must be improved and others replaced. Customer value is easy to understand if exemplified with some typical and generic customer needs and resource concerns. Needs are things that the customer wants more of. They will increase value. A problem is a difference between the customer's present situation and what would be ideal. Or to put it in other words, a problem is always associated with some kind of pain for the customer. So by definition, problems always have a sense of urgency. The motivation to create results is lower than to move away from pains. However, they will influence the buying decision, but are not on the agenda for immediate resolution. Feeling is the way the product affects the customer's state of mind. Products that will increase the customer's self-confidence, pride or joy and make them feel like kings. Resources are things that the customer wants less of. Resource consumption will reduce customer value. The most obvious group is money. No customer wants to spend money. All costs for buying, running or servicing the product will reduce the value. Some claim that time is money, but in this case, time cannot be measured or converted into money. Time wasted is more important than total time. Doing things or even just waiting for something that feels unnecessary or uncalled for is wasted time. And don't forget, time is many times the scarcest resource of all. Efforts are the resource category almost all companies underestimate. Efforts can be subdivided into physical, mental, or emotional. Emotional efforts are the real killers of customer value. One single bad and negative experience is enough to lose the customer forever. Your value proposition is a combination of how you perform in these 6 different categories. Your window of opportunity to create value is in one or several of these 6 dimensions. Don't close your window of opportunity by, for example, solving an important problem, but at the same time increasing the customer effort. The common cost-cutting projects are also risky as they don't create any value increase for customers. 4 value dimensions are logical and mainly affects customer satisfaction. They revolve around your product's visible feature and its performance. 2 value dimensions are emotional and mainly affects customer loyalty. They revolve around the customer's experience of your product and your company. Combined, do they make up the customer's perceived value? Remember, value is never a property of your product. Value is always in the mind of the customer. Striving to attain maximum value is something all customers have in common. All organizations are therefore compelled to participate in the race for value. The winners will grow at the expense of their competitors. The losers will be knocked out. 2 fundamentally different strategies exist to increase customer value. Increase the satisfaction of customer needs or reduce customer resources. Every organization must learn to master both these strategies. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to customer value. In the concept development and problem solving program for R&D, you will learn more and also apply this concept to a real case. I hope to see you in the future.